Too black, to go. Large hand set down the 2 travel mugs with steaming coffee. The barista, a burly red-headed man, turns to the register. That's a B631. Aiden rummages through her side bag looking for the change. Got it in here somewhere, she says, picking up her trusty storm-chasing journal to look underneath where it laid. There it is. Aiden hands the cash to the man and shoves her journal back down into her bag. It had held up for 14 years through countless storms. A little rough handling wouldn't cause it any damage at this point. At least nothing that would be noticeable over the rest of the mud and scuffs marring its surface. While the barista waits for the correct change, he takes a glance outside and notices a flash light up the night sky. With a crinkled brow he comments, looks like more of that lousy weather coming in. Whatever tiredness Aiden had been carrying at this late hour went away at the thought of it, of what was to come. Yes, the heat that's been sitting around here has proven excellent for those convective storms. With a slight mischievous grin she continues, just add a bit of that water vapor from the Gulf and things can get interesting. The barista counts the bills into the drawer and gives Aiden an odd look. Aye, sure. As long as we don't get any of those twisters. Recalling the few storm cells she had gotten to witness in the past 24 hours, Aiden concludes, I believe you'll be in luck then. Just keep a weather eye on those cells bordering on severe. She wasn't expecting any tornadic activity tonight. Unfortunately, a voice in the back of her mind adds, but still. If there's one thing she can know and appreciate, it's the raw unpredictability of nature. Even from people like her. The barista finds a sort of amusement to the conversation and chuckles. Hey, you don't take the topic of weather very lightly. Are you some kind of, the man pauses, searching for the foreign vocabulary word. When it comes to him he finishes his question, meteorologist or something. Aiden can't stop the grin that spreads across her face. She wishes this man knew everything she did. About just how far beyond either them it all is, and about the biggest kept secret the earth has ever had. Alas, she can't say a word about it to this man and settles on saying, or something. She takes a sip from her coffee mug. One for herself, and one for Aaron because they all know he needs help staying awake through their night shift. The barista perks up as he remembers something. I got a brother who's into all that weather stuff too, he says. He went off to work at some odd company. What was it called again? Aiden sips her coffee with interest piqued as the man tries to recall the right name. All something. Ellie. No. L.I. That's it. Aiden feels her drink hit the back of her throat and sputters into a coughing fit. She turns away from the counter to hide her expression, unable to do so herself. Her mind races as fast as lightning. Is it coincidence? Does he actually know? Are they here? Drat, I have to get out of here. Drat. Are you all right there, miss? Aiden thinks he sounds sincere, but that's not something she wants to touch with a 10-foot pole. Not thinking, she says, no. Drat. I mean, yes, of course. She leans back away from the large man and snags the second coffee mug from the counter. I have to run, she says hastily, and before either of them know it she's out the door, yelling a quick goodbye. In the dark empty parking lot only one car can be seen. Layla stands outside looking as bubbly and smiley as always. Aiden hurries past her, shoving Aaron's coffee into her hands as she heads for the driver's seat. Remind me, we are never stopping here again. Aiden knows she can be called a risk taker by any person's definition, but ally? Well, that's one risk she's none too interested in.